Hello and welcome to another beautiful day right here. I'm so excited to come on your way on this wonderful Wednesday morning. It's another beautiful 28th day of August 2024, and this is Sport Rush reaching your life and direct from the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nigeria. My name is MC Ramsey with Jesse, number 10. Of course, let me take you through what happened yesterday from the La Liga. As a matter of fact, Barcelona FC debutants talking about Dani Olmo fired an 82nd minute winning goal for his new club against Rayo Vallecano on Tuesday night. That was yesterday evening. Barcelona moved to the top of the league table with 3 wins so far, while Vallecano remain in the top half with just 4 points, and that's how it actually panned out yesterday. I think it was a good one because just arriving at the club and making it happen like this, getting a goal, it's a plus for him. That's to let the club know that they've not bought a player that is useless. No, he's not useless. He's got to go yesterday. Let's quickly leave that area and get to the world of transfer, because I am really going to be brief today on sports, because there are so many things coming on your way over the weekend. And of course, I'll tell you more about that. That's not going to be today, but then on Friday. But now let me get to the world of transfer and bring you details from what's happening right now. As a matter of fact, as the transfer window, I beg your pardon, approaches its final hours. It's counting tick-tack, tick-tack. The time is running very fast right now. One of the most captivating sagas still unresolved is the future of Nigerian striker, talking about Victor Osimhen. A lot of people have called me personally to ask questions. What is happening? What's happening to Osimhen? What's the problem? Why Osimhen still lingering? Why the up and down with Osimhen? But then, well, the window is not closed yet, but a lot of speculation still coming up. But transfer expert David Unstein and of course Fabrizio, all right. I'm talking about Fabrizio Romano, and they have stated that Chelsea and PSG still have interest in the striker, a Napoli striker who was widely expected to leave the Serie A club earlier than this stage in the summer transfer window remains at the center of the intense speculation. He's at the center of it right now because a lot of clubs are coming for him. You know, a lot of clubs actually wanted Osimhen, but so many things happened. But now I think Osimhen have something to say. Do you know what Osimhen want to say? Osimhen has something that he wants to say, but then he will say that later, and I will let you know as soon as he make that statement. As a matter of fact, top European clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal, and even PSG are expressing their interest on the one way or the other. They are still interested in him, apart from one of the two problems that is coming up, and not just these countries, and not just Chelsea, not just Arsenal, not just PSG. I think Saudi Arabia also interested in him, because a couple of Saudi Arabian clubs are also interested in the 25-year-old. Remember where Ronaldo is right now, but then looking at the age of Ronaldo and looking at the age of Victor Osimhen, I don't think Victor Osimhen should go to Saudi Arabia, but then he has shown little interest and desire to move to the Mid East. The moment he is not even interested in going to Saudi Arabia too, because I look at that as a waste of time and energy. And of course, if he's just going there to make money, then you just go and meet Tros Ekong, who also just got signed for a Saudi Arabian club. Then at the end of the day, we will say Victor Osimhen's career was actually being cut short, because if you go to Saudi Arabia, it's not a competitive side, and you will not be able to win maybe some of these awards. Remember, Victor Osimhen is the African Footballer of the Year after his stunning performance at Napoli. Moving away from there, I think I need to go to Manchester United right now, because I'm still talking about England. Some kind of treatment that's been melted out to some players don't go down well with some persons. Manchester United have also held exploratory talks over a deal to sign Raheem Sterling from Chelsea. As a matter of fact, Sterling have not been treated very well in Chelsea. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Even though some persons say Chelsea is going to the street to just pick players that they like. Well, I'm not the one saying that, so don't hold me to it. Okay, now legendary Manchester United defender talking about Rio Ferdinand. In fact, Ferdinand actually played for Manchester United as a defender, and you know his antecedents. He has criticized Chelsea for the way they have treated Raheem Sterling. Sterling has been dropped from the squad, and his number 7 jersey has been handed over to a new signing. Oh my God. Pedro Neto, actually, Neto's performance, if you look at his performance so far, it's not bad. But then Raheem Sterling's jersey been given to someone else when he's still in the club. You know what it means. And also the former Manchester City winger has been told by new manager Enzo Maresca to look for a new club. My God, can you imagine that? Hey, Raheem Sterling, you don't have just like, well, I don't know. Someone asking you to get another club all for yourself. I don't think he's very needed in Chelsea right now. That's what it means. For his jersey to even be given out to Neto, it means he is no longer needed in Chelsea. That's what it means. And Maresca has actually come out to spell that out. But then Juventus are interested in Sancho, but they are resisting United's desire to include an obligation to buy in on loan deal, and also do not want to pay all the 24-year-olds wages. But Sterling, as a matter of fact, like I was saying, has 82 England caps and is known to be a childhood United fan. So if he's going to Manchester United, or Manchester United players or legends speaking about him, it's not bad. He spent 10 years in the Northwest, first at Liverpool, then Manchester City, then he also won 10 major trophies before joining Chelsea in a £50 million deal 2 years ago. Just 2 years. It's not a long time yet, so I wonder why all this treatment is being meted to him. I'm moving away from there. Let's go talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who hit YouTube and of course begin to hit million subscribers in just few hours. As a matter of fact, Cristiano Ronaldo, a name synonymous with excellence. Oh my God, my God. In Europe football, you know, the name Cristiano Ronaldo is not a small name, and he is set to receive a precious honor from UEFA, solidifying his status as the UEFA Champions League's all-time top scorer. The special award will be presented by UEFA president, talking about Alexander Seferin, during the 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League draw ceremony on Thursday. That's going to be tomorrow, the 29th day of August 2024, at the Grimaldi Forum in Monaco. As a matter of fact, let me just tell you this now, that Cristiano Ronaldo has revealed that his plans to retire. What is your plan? You want to retire? When are you going to retire? A lot of people are looking forward to what you will do after retirement. What's next? Cristiano Ronaldo, what's next? Retirement is knocking at the door, because you are not going to be playing all the days of your life, because there is a time for everything. Well, I don't want to take it to Ecclesiastes, as a matter of fact, that's by the way, but then there is time for everything, and he has planned to retire from football within the next 2 or 3 years. He's got a little time more, though he hasn't really finalized when to bring his illustrious career to a close yet. But then we're looking at 2 or 3 years, according to speculation and according to interactions with him. The 29-year-old who will turn 40 on February 5th, 2025, continues to excel with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. In fact, Al Nassr is one club that Ronaldo have actually brought to limelight in Saudi Arabia, and he remained active on their international stage. All right, let me move away from there. I want to come back to Nigeria right now, but before then, I would like to congratulate the Super Eagles, NFF Ministry of Sports. Last, they don't get coach. Who be the coach? Labadia. All right, well, how does that name sound? Okay, don't worry. He's a German technician. But then, before I go talk about the coach, let me just say something about the match that is coming forward. You know, Nigerian Super Eagles have been coachless for a while now, and the preparation, of course, for AFCON is on a high gear. But right now, I'll let you to know that Osimhen and Awoniyi return to Super Eagles squad again for AFCON qualifiers, and that's a good one. You know, they were away in the last qualifiers, but now the Napoli striker Victor has been included in the Super Eagles squad for September's African Cup of Nations qualifiers against the Benin Republic and, of course, Rwanda. The game, the first set of engagement for newly appointed German coach, the German technician Bruno Labbadia. I like that name, Labbadia. All right, Bruno Labbadia is a German technician who has taken over the job of the Super Eagles coach after Finidi George actually stepped aside, also making a return to the team after over 6 months in Nottingham Forest. Striker Taiwo Awoniyi is returned, and defender William Trost Ekonga, who recently moved to Al Koholog FC in Saudi Arabia. To even call that name safe, he get high to do me for mouth. But then Osimhen and Ekong missed the opening days of the 2026 World Cup qualifiers game due to injury. You know that. I told you that on this very particular show. But Awoniyi last featured for the Eagles last November, missing out on the last AFCON in Ivory Coast, where the team actually finished runner-up. Meanwhile, Captain Ahmed Musa was again omitted. Why? I don't know. I think Ahmed Musa should be resting right now, even though he's not wearing the band, but he's still the captain of the Super Eagles, even though he's not been on the field of play. But then he's also been omitted this time, bringing to bear the uncertainty of his future with the team. After this time, I don't think he is going to have a place in the team anymore. He has played his part. He has paid his dues, and you know, he's one of the great players that Nigeria have had. Nigeria will face the Benin Republic, and that's going to be on September 7th, followed by a clash against Rwanda 3 days later. That's going to be what is happening from Nigeria. But then, before I call it a wrap, let me bring you the fixture of the matches that will be played today. Today is, of course, a very wonderful day, and I don't know, but then I think there are some matches that will be going down today, and I'd like you to know that these matches are matches to watch out for. One big game that everyone is looking forward to. It's not today, about 4 days. Sunday game, Manchester United and Liverpool. My God, Muna, don't worry. On Friday we'll talk about that. I'm gonna have a guest, and we're gonna slot it out. Man, you will get out. In fact, I go host Man U fan. When I don't tell them. But then Liverpool, Manchester United, just keep your fingers crossed. That's going to be on Sunday. That's one game. But then let me just bring you a few fixture from the EFL games that will be going down, where Wolves will be taking on Burnley. That's going to be 7:30. Then Swansea City will be taking on Wycombe. Then AFC Wimbledon will be taking on Ipswich. Then West Ham will be taking on Bournemouth. Then Cardiff will be taking on Southampton. Then, of course, Colchester will be taking on Brentford. Then Forest will be taking on Newcastle. It is only the game between Forest and Newcastle that has different time of 8 p.m. All the other games are 7:45 p.m. And, of course, from the UEFA Champions League qualifiers, Karabakh Agban will be taking on Dynamo Zagreb. Zagreb, of course, Dynamo, they will be holding it down. And, of course, they've already played. They have aggregate. Oh my God, aggregate. Oh, you remember that game 0-3 aggregate. Oh, let's see what's actually going to happen. UEFA Champions League, that's from Europe. Well, I'm not going to say much about that. Let me just bring it to a wrap right here, because time is ticking, and of course I want to return back on Friday for more coming on your way. My name is MC Ramsey with Jesse number 10. Don't go anywhere, just stay on the channel, because plenty other beautiful, sweet, entertaining and informative educating programs will still hit your screen right on the channel. Oweleke TV, Nahim, the Baba. All right, see you on Friday. This is Sport. Keep loving sport. Bye-bye for now.